guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal. How are you guys doing? In today's video, I'm going to review the Shawill concealer, and this is called the Perfect Cover Concealer. Got the shade number 1, and this is the jar. The packaging looks really nice and classy. I like the rose gold and black, and it actually has a lot of product inside. It has 14 grams inside, so that's actually a lot. Like, by just looking at this and the weight, I feel like I'm gonna get so much from this. So this is the color 01. It's actually the perfect shade for me. It has yellow undertone. By the way, this is not first impression video, so I already tried this before. Yeah, we are going to see today if I love this or not. The only thing that I don't like about this is the scent. I can't really explain it. It smells like, I don't know. It smells very weird. It has a very strong scent, and a lot of people notice that about this concealer as well. This concealer is really full coverage. Like, it's really going to cover your dark circles. I'm just not really sure how long this lasts, but I'm gonna show you the swatch now. It feels really creamy, guys. Like, once you swatch it, you will feel that it's super creamy. And this is the coverage, as you can see. It's creamy, but it has a lot of coverage. So I'm gonna swatch it right here so you guys can see. So I have veins right here, and I am going to swatch this concealer so you guys can see that it definitely covered the veins on my wrist. And the great thing about this is it's really blendable as well. I don't know if you guys remember, like many years back, there was this full cover foundation, which is the VOV cover foundation, and I used that as a concealer because it's just really full coverage. And by the way, I'm currently reviewing this Caroline Blur Stick. I have it on right now under my foundation, and it's amazing, guys. Like, if you want to blur your pores before your foundation, use this one. You are going to see the difference. The color is really nice as well. I really like it. Ooh, look at how thick this concealer is. And I'm just gonna use a sponge to blend this in, but since it's super thick, you also need to get a little bit of help with your finger, because I don't know, like, for some reason stick and cream concealers don't blend completely with a sponge. Sometimes you need a little bit of help from your fingers, because fingers help melt the product into your skin, while sponge help blend out the product even more. You can kind of see even now the coverage. It really brightened up my under eyes. I haven't used this for a long time, so I have nothing much to say about this yet. When it comes to the coverage, I have no complaints at all, but I just find that it has the tendency to crease a little bit under your eyes, and it's so thick that if you set this with powder, it's going to crease and it starts to look cakey. So yeah, this is how it looks like. See? Definitely covered my dark circles, but kind of looks cakey, like right here. It started to look a little bit cakey here. Or I just need to blend it more with probably my finger. Yeah, all you have to do is just blend. Since it is a very full coverage concealer, you're gonna have to do a lot of blending, because if you don't blend it, some of the pigment might sit on top of your skin. So just, let's not blame the concealer, but if you use this correctly, then you're going to love this concealer. I'm also going to use this to highlight my nose bridge. This is where I usually highlight my forehead, my nose bridge, and my chin. Maybe a little bit more here. Wow, look at that coverage. I got this a few months ago before the pandemic, and I'm not really sure where you can get this concealer right now, since I don't really recommend you guys to go to the mall and get this. I got this from SM department store. Yeah, that is usually where I can find Shawill. I do recommend this for a full coverage concealer, but just be warned that it has the tendency to look cakey, especially if you don't apply it correctly. It's just super thick. That's what I can say for sure, and it does a good job covering, but I don't think it really lasts long looking perfect on your skin. I remember using this one time, and throughout the day it just starts to look weird on my under eyes. It also has the tendency to make your pores look more large. So like I said, it's already given that it's full coverage. Just make sure to use it correctly. If you don't want this to look super cakey, you don't have to apply too much. But since I am trying to show you guys the coverage of this, I applied a lot. So on normal days, I might apply just a tiny bit on my face, but yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Let me just zoom you guys in. It starts to look a little bit cakey right here and here. It doesn't look that smooth. Like if you have wrinkles on your face, it might emphasize those wrinkles. And this is something that you want to set very quick because it's going to crease. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this, but as you can see, it looks really cakey. So let's see if I blend this with my finger, because I'm just... And yeah, see, like sometimes when I'm trying to blend it, it just like takes off almost everything, including my foundation. So yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about this concealer, is that it looks really cakey on certain parts of my face. I still don't know if I'm using it wrong or what. I have like a love and hate relationship with this concealer. I still don't know how I feel about this, but the only good thing I can say about this concealer is the coverage and the color, but the scent is not good. It looks kind of cakey. So I'm not really sure yet. Also, I feel like this concealer doesn't really set. It doesn't really set to the point where it becomes smudge proof. But yeah, as you can see, it just rubs off easily. Especially if you have oily skin, this is gonna rub off very easily, guys. Of course, we're not going to leave it like this. I'm still going to set this with a powder. So as you can see, it's starting to crease under my eyes. Like, I've said this so many times, I love the coverage, but I just don't like that it has the tendency to look like this. You guys see that? It really emphasized the lines under my eyes. Like, without makeup and without this concealer, my under eyes doesn't look that wrinkly at all. So I'm just going to set my under eye concealer with my AOA Finishing Press Powder in the shade Banana. I'm just going to pat under my eyes to smooth out the lines and the creases, and I'm just gonna set that with this like sort of like banana powder. By the way, this powder has exactly the same color as my Ben Nye banana powder, which is amazing. Love this powder so much. It has yellow undertone too. My skin has really warm undertone, and yeah, I'm more on the yellow side, so okay, so I just finished the rest of my makeup, and I can finally share with you guys my final thoughts about the Shawill Perfect Cover Concealer. So, like I said, I have a love and hate relationship with this concealer. Like, I love how it looks on the camera, but once you get really close to my skin, it just made my skin look a little bit old. Like, I mean, the coverage is perfect. Like it says here, it's a perfect cover concealer. Yes, it has full coverage. If you're just gonna go out at night where no one will see your skin super near, it might look nice. It looks really nice. It looks perfect from afar. Like, I love how it looks even on the camera and on the mirror. But once you get really, really close to investigate, no one really ever investigates. But if you ever look, you guys see the cakiness right here. And on my nose as well. And my nose really don't look that porous, but this concealer really exaggerated my pores. And then it looks kind of cakey and heavy on my forehead as well. Yeah, so it also looks okay. This always happens to this concealer. Really creases under my eyes. Like, I can't stop that even if I set this good with setting powder. It will crease a lot. Like, you guys see that? And I just set this with powder like 5 minutes ago and it's already creasing. Like, especially when I'm doing like expressions. I do a lot of expressions, and the moment I look down and I look up, there's this line already. And this doesn't really always happen with all of my concealers. Doesn't happen normally with my Maybelline Fit Me, so that is like a good comparison. I have a new favorite concealer, the one from Daiso, this one. This is only 88 pesos and this works amazing for me. It sets beautifully, very natural looking. There's just something wrong with the formula that I think they can improve on. Just not really sure. Like, I can't really pinpoint. If I were to change something about this product is I think it needs to have more moisturizing ingredients in it. Like, even though it looks very creamy on the packaging, it will make your skin look really, really dry. So I'm not really sure what makeup brands use to like create that very smooth, moisturized but not oily texture. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. I really, really love how it looks from afar. It's just when you look super near that you're gonna see the cakiness that it gives your face. This is definitely something I'll use when I'm filming, since no one can really see what's going on like very near. But yeah, it's still a good concealer. I really do recommend this. If you have really, really smooth skin, this might make your skin look a little bit textured than normal, but it's still a really good concealer. Like I said, if you know that no one's gonna go near your face, like this near, no one's even gonna notice. But I remember wearing this one day for a whole day. It made my skin look really old. So this is not something I'll wear the whole day. If I know I'm gonna wear something the whole day, I'll probably use the Maybelline Fit Me or my concealer from Daiso. But this is something that's nice to use when I'm taking videos because it has really, really good coverage. The good thing about when you're just home taking videos is you're not gonna go out. You're not gonna be perspiring a lot. Like, my skin doesn't look its best right now. So if you guys are looking for a very, very full coverage concealer, you might like this, but just remember that it has the tendency to look cakey on your face. Maybe there's a perfect moisturizer for this. I'm not really sure because not all products work under a foundation. Maybe this didn't work well with my foundation underneath. I'm going to be testing this out more, and I'm going to see what is the perfect moisturizer or primer or foundation underneath this, because I'm very sure that this is just cakey because of the other products that I have on my face right now. But I would rate this product probably 8 out of 10, and that's already high because there are also a lot of cons, but I'm still gonna try to make this work as perfect as possible. So if you guys have any favorites from this brand, let me know. I'm really interested to know. So again, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave this video a big thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please don't forget to click the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post a new video, and I'll see you guys again next time.